Welcome back. December 2nd is the official start of Hanukkah, the 8-day-long Jewish celebration of light. Since Hanukkah is all about illumination, a great way to celebrate is with a Festival of Lights party. Here with some great party ideas for all ages is Sarah Schweid from the Stroum Jewish Community Center. It's so good to have you here.
Thank you for having me.
So in case anybody doesn't know, can you just explain the lights, the oil, the subject matter behind Hanukkah and the celebration?
Absolutely. So Hanukkah is a celebration of the rededication of the temple after it was destroyed. So a small group of Jews called the Maccabees went to the temple to rededicate it, and they found enough oil they thought to only last one night. But miraculously, the oil lasted for 8 nights. And so that's why we celebrate for 8 nights, and that's what we're celebrating, this miracle of light.
The miracle of light.
Yeah.
Okay, so you have some wonderful ideas that are good for kids and families and everybody who wants to do something.
Absolutely.
Starting with some crafts. So
That's
I'm
right.
into that.
Yes.
Let's begin there.
So I think anytime you have a Hanukkah party, you want to think about celebrating light and oil. So that's what we're going to try to do. So one thing you do is we light a menorah throughout Hanukkah, one candle for each night. So a fun craft you can do, 8 exactly. So a fun craft you can do is grab these mirrored plates, and then we have these lovely little glass tiles that you can glue down. So you can get 8 of them, and then you want to have one that is taller, called the shamash, which is the helper candle, and that's the one that will light it. So if you want, you can go ahead and build your own menorah, glue some down.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you've got also this little, what are these things called? A bolt?
Bolts, I think. Yeah.
I get confused which is the nut and the bolt. Which one is it that we're talking about?
So you put these on top, and that is how you can hold your candle in.
Okay. Can you show us about the dreidels while I do this?
You bet. So
everybody's heard the little song, but they might not know what's to do with this.
Right. So dreidel is a spinning top that we play. So super easy game. And then it will, depending on which letter it lands on, that tells you what to do. So whether you put some money in the pot or you take it out, you win or you lose. We often play with chocolate coins or gelt.
Yes.
But you could play with pennies or
whatever you want.
Whatever you want.
If you're not a high roller, you can just do the chocolate.
Exactly.
Okay, so I've got one of these figured out.
I know,
so it's just
beautiful. Beautiful.
So it ends up looking like so.
Another fun craft you can do is to make edible dreidels. So
I'm liking this idea a lot.
This is a lot simpler, a lot quicker, but it's just a quick marshmallow, a pretzel.
Right.
You get a little bit of your frosting.
Oh my goodness.
Taste a little.
Look at you.
And then when you open one of these, you can put it on the bottom.
Open it, and I can put that on the frosting.
And then we can make a beautiful dreidel. Doesn't spin quite as well, but way tastier. Way tastier.
There you go. Looks pretty good.
Super fun to do with kids. Super fun with anyone, really.
That makes sense. Okay, let's talk about some of the food items that are traditional.
So I said we celebrate oil on Hanukkah, so we take that as an opportunity to eat some delicious fried foods, which always good in my book. So you can do jelly donuts, which are called sufganiot. So that's one great option. Another fun thing you could do for your party is to have a plate of latkes, which are fried potato pancakes, and set up a toppings bar so your guests can pick.
I have to point back to the original sign there that says keep calm and eat latkes, and this is obviously very traditional food. So I imagine you look forward to it, even if you don't eat fried potatoes all the time. You can do it.
Save up your calories
for your Hanukkah party.
Absolutely. So you could do fun toppings like traditional applesauce and sour cream.
Right.
But you could do other things like some jams and jellies. You could do some Nutella, which is good on everything. So lots of fun options.
Something that adults and kids are going to like, right?
Exactly.
So you've got these menorahs over here, and I want to this is the helper candle right in the middle. So if you're lighting a menorah, what's the proper way to do this?
Yes, you'll start with your helper candle. You'll put your candles in, starting on the left, but you will light them from right to left.
Okay.
So
using the helper candle to do it.
Yep.
All right, that's good to know.
So we're set for the end of Hanukkah here. Yes. But yes, we're prepared.
That's what I wanted to know. And there are all kinds of you've done wonderful things with these little ornaments.
Yes, aren't those fun? So this is a super easy decoration idea for your party. You can get some dreidels we've got some blue and silver here, and then put these easy little LED lights inside.
These are so cool.
Yeah, battery operated.
There's a little box somewhere with a battery that you've buried under the bottom,
flip a little switch, and then they stay lit up, and then it lights up your party.
Those look really pretty at night, and it turns out they're very easy to find, and they're cheaper than they used to be as well.
Exactly.
So you have candles also, the other kinds of candles that you can use, but the point is to celebrate with light all the way around.
Yeah, I think a fun thing you could do with some candles is to ask your guests at your party to bring a candle, and then at the end of the night, every guest will take home a candle that someone else has brought. So that's just a really nice way to think about sharing the light and spreading the light, which is what we try to do. We try to put our menorahs in the window so that you can share the light out with the world, and I think that's just such a nice thing to be thinking about this time of year and any time of year,
Yeah,
really.
it really is. What else would you want people to know if they have never shared a Hanukkah season with a friend or somebody else? Just what the meaning and the significance is for Jewish families.
I think it's just a really lovely time to come together, to think about family, to think about sharing, to think about ways that you can give back to whether your friends, your family, your community. So that kind of concept of sharing the light and spreading the light in whatever way that might mean. I also think it's a really low barrier entry holiday. So, even if you've never done Hanukkah before, you've never ever gone to a Jewish event or synagogue or anything, it doesn't matter. Everyone can, enjoy candles and delicious fried foods and fun crafts, and it's just really a joyous and fun holiday.
Are there other traditional foods we should know about?
Oh, that's a good question. I think these are sort of the ones that my family grew up with, but yeah, I think any...
And the donuts are handmade at home?
They can be, yes. You can definitely hand make the donuts, you can hand make the latkes.
Right.
And
that gets everybody in the kitchen together.
Exactly.
While you learn the stories.
Exactly.
Thank you so very much. This all looks very delicious. Yeah, leave us a couple dreidels. We'll celebrate upstairs.
Absolutely.
If you want to go to a great Hanukkah party, please check out these options. This Sunday, December 2nd, it's Hands-on Hanukkah at Bellevue's Crossroads Mall and Seattle's Northgate Mall from 11 to 1 p.m. You can make your own menorah, you can frost cookies, and even build a dreidel yourself. Then on Sunday, December 9th, things get crazy at the Hanukkah Rocks Family Dance Party at the Stroum Jewish Community Center. We have full details on our website. Happy Hanukkah.
Happy Hanukkah.
Thank you so much. Our Meet Your Mayor series continues. A fun lightning round of questions is coming next for the Mayor of Kent after this.